Hello, friends. This is Wendy with Love and Stampin. I am so excited to share with you my first of two pre-orders from Stampin' Up. This is the Zany Zoo Sweet collection that I'm showing you first, and it literally stole my heart. I think it's so freaking adorable. The paper is adorable. The stamp and dies are adorable. And there's ribbon, which, I've told y'all I'm really not going to buy a bunch of ribbon, but I bought the whole suite and it came with ribbon. And then there's cute little embellishments. So I thought I would show you all of the pieces of designer series paper here first. I really, really love that the back of all of these papers are black and white. That just makes this paper incredibly versatile to use all year long. Now, for those of you who may be new or who have never been to my channel, these are all products that Stampin' Up! Is going to release to customers in May. So right now it's demonstrator pre-order. So if you're a demonstrator, you can pre-order the products ahead of time. These are the new core colors. So there's Lemon Lolly, Bubble Bath, Lemon Lime Twist, which is a oldie but a goodie, Fresh Freesia, which is coming back or staying in, I guess I should say. Azure Afternoon. There's Lost Lagoon. Pecan Pie or Pecan Pie, whatever you prefer. Misty Moonlight. Berry Burst. Blueberry Bushel. And Pretty Peacock. So these are the colors that are coming back. And some are brand new. And then we also have ink colors. Now, I didn't even get a pack of paper for the ink colors, but I got the ink pads. So we're going to actually stamp together today. I'm going to stamp all the colors out for you, but I just wanted to kind of show you everything first. Here are some of the beautiful new embellishments. I am a sucker for anything that is like matte dots, any of that, because I put embellishments on pretty much every card. These are the new new core color Stampin' Write markers. So these are water-based markers that you can do like different watercoloring techniques with. They're really not good for just like coloring an image, in my opinion, because they would leave lines. But they changed this nib. So the nib on the other end of the brush now is more like a felt tip versus like a point. Or fine tip, and I am here for it. I absolutely love it. So, yeah, these are fantastic. I love this new nib, and the brush nib seems to be better quality, in my opinion. So, they've reformulated the markers. This is that ribbon I was telling you about from the Zany Zoo suite. I just wanted to show it to you really quick. And then we're going to stamp. So I'm going to start by stamping the new ink colors. Now these colors are 2023-2025 colors, and they're beautiful. It's interesting because one of the colors, Wild Wheat, is one that I can definitely see people being like, ugh, that is hideous. I don't like it. It kind of has a little bit of that baby poop feel to it. But actually, I think it's really beautiful and used in the correct way. I think it's a gorgeous complement to the rest of these colors. So this is Pebbled Path, and it is a warmer gray tone. And I'm here for all the grays. Both of my bathrooms and my master bedroom are painted in gray. And I've been contemplating recently repainting my entire house inside in a warm gray color. I'm just really tired of the way it looks, and I'm pretty sure that it needs a freshener upper. So I think that I'm going to probably be doing that because I don't know, I've got the itch, and I haven't painted my whole house in years. So anyway, my husband's going to balk at it, but they just live there. Really, right? I mean, we're going to do what I want to do. Sorry about the dog. Okay, so there's Pebbled Path, a really nice, beautiful gray color. Uh-oh. I stamped all of those and I thought I filmed it, and apparently I didn't. Wow, interesting. Okay, so these are the 2023-2025 ink colors, as I said, but I just couldn't get enough of writing with this felt tip. So I decided to write out all the colors for you. And I'm really kind of my brain is catching up with what's happening because I'm trying to figure out how that footage got cut out. I'm 100% certain that I filmed me stamping every single one of those colors, but apparently it's not in here. So I don't know. Sometimes that happens. So we've got Pebbled Path, Moody Mauve, Wild Wheat, Boho Blue, and Copper Clay. I couldn't remember the name of it, so I had to look at the front of the ink pad. So all of these colors are gorgeous. They will be offered in a pack where you can buy them all together. And then same with the core colors. So we're going to stamp out all the core colors. And same thing with the core colors. You're going to be able to purchase them in a pack. So you don't have to like get them individually. However, if you've already purchased like Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock, Lemon Lime Twist in the past, and you still have those ink pads, you can just purchase the ones you don't have. Also, side note, if you have really old, so like Berry Burst, for example, came out during our old ink pads, if I remember correctly, and you do not want to use a new Berry Burst ink refill with an old ink pad. It will not work. It's a different formula. So they did something different with the ink refills for the new stamp pads. So I'm saying if you didn't buy the ink refill for your Berry Burst and you have like an old Berry Burst hanging around, don't use a new refill in an old ink pad. Does that make sense? So you may need to update your ink pad along with your ink. The other thing is, recently Stampin' Up! Released a statement saying that ink pads are not meant to last an entire lifetime. So if you have an ink pad that kind of like isn't looking as great as it did, or like, for example, my Crushed Curry ink pad, I'm having problems with. Even when I re-ink it, it doesn't seem to hold the ink. It's like weird. So I have it on my list to go ahead and replace that ink pad. And I'm going to replace the ink refill too, even though I have plenty of ink in the ink refill, just because I'm not 100% sure if like maybe it's defective or whatever. I mean, things happen, so I don't know. So starting at the top of this where I'm stamping, we've stamped Azure Afternoon, Lost Lagoon, Pretty Peacock, no. Yes. Misty Moonlight and Blueberry Bushel. And then the next row is Bubble Bath and Berry Burst. And then this last row is Pecan Pie and Lemon Lolly. That Lemon Lolly is really beautiful. It's really, really light. Actually, is this the Lemon Lolly? No, this is Lemon Lime Twist. So, the Lemon Lolly is really beautiful. It's a really soft yellow. Oh, and then here's the Fresh Freesia. It's the last one I stamped just because we already have this. So I don't really feel like this is a new color, because we're just moving it out of our current in color situation into our core colors. So those are all of the colors. And then I just could not stop with the writing of with the pens. So I decided to play around and write some while we chatted. So quick chat on all of this stuff going on with, Stampin' Up! Retiring stuff and bringing in new stuff. So I'm going to be sharing some awesome content over on the Creative Vault using new product that will not be released here on YouTube. That is the nature of the Creative Vault. The whole point of the vault is that there is paid for content over there that you're not going to see here. So I have some stuff I'm going to be creating, and doing over there using brand new product and talking about and stuff like that. So I wanted to mention that. If you are not already subscribed to the Creative Vault, there is a link below this video that says Creative Vault. You just click that link, and if you want half off your first month, you put in the word vault. Now, let me tell you something. I am going to be ending the 50% off the first month thing in May. So if you want to get 50% off your first month with the Creative Vault, I would highly recommend signing up before May 1st because I'm going to be ending that offer. So yeah, go over to the Creative Vault and sign up, and there is tons of content in there right now that is not anywhere else. So I've got 3D card classes and projects by my friend Tracy Bish, who is insanely talented. She's out of Australia, and frankly, just listening to her talk is worth it all by itself. And then my friend Kelly Taylor, who is a Copic coloring artist. She is incredible. She does a class every month, and those are in there. So there's at least 3 in there right now. And then Katina Martinez also has classes in there for scrapbooking and memory making, what do they call it? Memory keeping. So there's 3 classes in there right now for that as well. So I highly recommend. And then of course all of my stuff. So for the month of March, I did a PDF on 3D on my fun fold cards from my YouTube lives. I did a full PDF with photos and full instructions and everything. That PDF is available for sale on my website for $12, and I'll link it below, but it's also in the Creative Vault. So the other thing I have coming up is my paper party retreat, and my paper party retreat will be in the Creative Vault. In order to get access to my paper party retreat, it's going to be at a minimum of $35 if you want to just watch it online. It may be more this year or this time because there's probably going to be more content, but that's the minimum. So being in the Creative Vault, you just get so much more for your money. So I highly recommend signing up, and you're going to pay way less by just being in there and getting content fed to you regularly. So anyway, something to think about. I know, times are a little tough right now, but it's just such a great way to get more content and more ideas for your crafting. All right, thanks for hanging out with me. And if you have any questions or need a new catalog or anything like that, visit me on my website. Their link is below the video. You can shop with me at shoploveandstampin.com. And don't forget to sign up for the Creative Vault before the end of April. Talk to you soon.